You're listening to The Current. This is The Current, dedicated to bringing listeners the best authentic new music alongside the influences that inspired it. From local to legendary, indie to influential, and new to nostalgic. Connecting our community, one song at a time.
It's music of Danielle Ponder on The Current and The Only Way Out from the Some of Us Are Brave release, and the newest from Turnstile from the new record out next month, the title tune to Never Enough. It's Thursday evening on The Current. I'm your host, Mac Wilson. Time for another installment of The Current's on-air listening parties. It is an opportunity for you to hear an album before it's released tomorrow, or before you can even stream it later tonight. And tonight, the new record from Sparks. It is the 26th album in their career, and the new album is called Mad. It'll be out tomorrow on Transgressive Records. Now, Russell and Ron Mael march to the beat of their own drummer, for sure. They've been active as a band since the early 1970s, sort of shape-shifting and taking on whatever form strikes their fancy. So any given Sparks album may not necessarily sound like what the last one was. They'll walk us through a bit of the record, but we're going to be uncovering this new record, Mad, in full before it is out in stores, and they will be playing at the Fitzgerald Theatre as well on the 20th of September. Without further ado, the on-air listening party for the new album from the legendary band Sparks. It is the Mad listening party on The Current.
This is The Current.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Russell, and we are Sparks. Thanks so much for listening to our brand new album, Mad.
We're extremely excited to share it with you. Mad was inspired by the times being mad, both in the sense of being irate and in the sense of being insane.
The first song from our album, Mad, is called Do Things My Own Way. And it's a song that's always been the mantra for Sparks from way back on day one in our very first album. We always feel that the best way to do things is your own way.
Here's Do Things My Own Way on The Current.
Gonna do things my own way.
I'm Ron from Sparks.
And this is Russell from Sparks. And the next song that you're going to hear from our brand new album, Mad, is called Jansport Backpack. And the backpack in this case is symbolic of a relationship that's on the rocks and ending. And the guy in this relationship only sees his girlfriend as she's leaving this relationship, and hence seeing her from behind and seeing only her Jansport backpack.
Walking away.
You're listening to the new album from Sparks on The Current called Mad. It'll be out tomorrow. The first three songs on the album, Do Things My Own Way, Jansport Backpack, and Hit Me Baby. Thanks for listening into The Current tonight, where support comes from Sun Country Airlines for summer getaways. Sun Country Airlines flies nonstop from MSP to California, New York, the Pacific Northwest, and other destinations in between. More info at suncountry.com. Get to going. Thanks to Russell and Ron Mael of Sparks for sharing the new album ahead of its release tomorrow. The next cut on the album, Running Up a Tab at the Hotel for the Fab, from Sparks on The Current's on-air listening party.
Running up a tab at the hotel for the fab.
You're listening to The Current. I'm Russell.
And this is Ron.
And we are Sparks. This is an on-air listening party of our new album, Mad. And the next song we're about to play is called My Devotion. And the devotion being so strong in this relationship that the guy is writing her name on his shoe, and he's even thinking about getting a tattoo.
The whistle, time seemed to stall.
You're listening to the on-air listening party for Sparks' brand new album, Mad. That one is Don't Dog It, before that My Devotion, and Running Up a Tab at the Hotel for the Fab. Sparks playing at the Fitzgerald Theater in St. Paul on the 20th of September, and you're listening to the record before it's in stores tomorrow. The on-air listening party is one of the many features that you support as a member of Minnesota Public Radio. This is a public media service that relies on voluntary steps of listener support to take that action to support this radio station and build it into a great radio station for everyone listening all over the world. There's plenty of ways that you can help out financially at thecurrent.org. Thanks again to Sparks for sharing the new album with us. Continuing with Mad, it's In Daylight on The Current.
I saw you.
I'm Ron from Sparks.
And I'm Russell. And this is a first listen of our new album, Mad, on The Current.
I 4 or 5 rules. I 4 or 5 rules. A long red light.
It's Sparks on The Current. Our new album, Mad, comes out tomorrow. The next song on Mad was Drowned in a Sea of Tears. It's written about a sad relationship where the guy doesn't realize the depths of despair of his departing lover.
You're listening to The Current, and this is the on-air listening party for the new record from Sparks, which will be out tomorrow, called Mad. Only a few more songs left on the album. That is Drowned in a Sea of Tears, fit in with A Long Red Light, I-405 Rules, and In Daylight. It's all here on The Current, where programming is supported by UCare, dedicated to offering health plans for a variety of lifestyles and needs. UCare can help decomplicate the details. Learn more at ucare.org. Continuing with the Sparks album Mad, this is A Little Bit of Light Banter on The Current.
It's a little bit like banter, and then we say goodnight. Just a little bit like banter, and then we turn off the light.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Russell, and we're Sparks. You're listening to our new album, Mad, on The Current.
Thanks for listening to our new album, Mad, on The Current. We hope you enjoyed it.
Find it everywhere tomorrow.
Man, thanks to Sparks for sharing their stories with us, a band that has been around for 5 decades. 5 decades plus, Russell and Ron Mael. The new record, Mad, out on Transgressive Records tomorrow, and they will be performing at the Fitzgerald Theater on the 20th of September as well. Thanks for listening to The Current's on-air listening party. Happens with listener support. If you've been listening in, maybe this is your first time listening into The Current. This is a public media service, part of Minnesota Public Radio, bringing you the very best music alongside the music that influenced it. For example, Jake Root is up with Transmission on the radio next. He's spotlighting music from 1979. I'm going to wrap up my portion of the program with a tune from 2009. It all lives side by side on The Current. There's plenty of ways that you can support this public media service at thecurrent.org. It is 60 degrees and fair in downtown St. Paul, lows in the 40s tonight, sunny and highs in the mid-60s over the weekend, reaching 70 by Sunday. So one from the Decemberists and the Hazards of Love album in a few minutes, and Julian Baker and Torres, their latest Bottom of a Bottle on The Current.